Well, welcome to Camel Care Canada recording. This morning is Friday the 13th. Happy Friday. If you watching this on a replay, I have my colleagues Tracy Lynn from Nova Scotia and Malik and Hamza, as usual, from Pakistan joining us. This is a global community. We do a number of things. Number one is education for immigrants. It's called entrepreneurship for immigrants. When you move from one country to another, you get uprooted, just like this little plant that I have here. You have to be uprooted from where you have strong roots and go somewhere else and reroot it. The chances of you making it as a replanted tree in a new country or a new immigrant are 95 to 5. 95% of the times you will not be able to accomplish what you set out to accomplish before you came to Canada or migrated to any other place for the betterment of your business. What that means is you don't have enough resources, you don't have enough connections, and you don't have enough information to feed your curious mind to set out your plans to make them reality. So with that mindset, I wanted to tell you that we have all of the resources prepared as a result of 30 years of travel, not only in North America, because global travel really gives you a different perspective. You know, I get a lot of news of what's happening around the world, and I don't want to get involved in the bad news. We want to be a part of the solution. And I know the majority of the solutions would be solved with money. Right now, if there was prosperity and, money moving around between Jews and Muslims, there would be no war. But there's other forces who force upon us what we really don't want to do, which is killing our neighbors, setting brother against brother, and doing a whole lot of harm to the next generation, because this is not going to be forgotten. The son, the daughter, the father, the mother who's lost their dear one in the last 2 weeks is not going to forget that so soon. It's not going to forget that for a lifetime. It's going to stay in the heart, and it's going to be a bad seed. We want to plant good seed. And the good seed comes from understanding the other person's point of view. Walking in a Jew's, feet for, let's say, a mile, or walking on a Palestinian, as a matter of fact, for 10 miles and see how they feel. Same with Armenians, same with Azerbaijan, listen, friends, there is a force that is trying to suppress you, that's trying to get on the emotions and bring you down. What we do here, Camel Care Canada, again, it all works in the product. If you haven't tried our products, you should. And if you're looking for an opportunity, you should email Tracy Lynn for the Camel Care Ambassador Program, because we're going to teach you how to be positive. In one of the words of the ladies that signed up this week, she said, we're going to make you look good until you learn how to feel good. This is really good, because these products make you feel good because it's harmonized with nature. And this Friday is our chance to really expand our vision. I have a few meetings set up. I have some office work to take care of, but after that, I will be in touch with the people who want to prepare to make $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 for their Christmas. Now, Tracy Lynn, you know the statistics in Canada. Yesterday, I was on the Roz and Mocha talk show. It's a radio station in Toronto, the most popular. Somebody called in and he says that I have a problem. And it's the gentleman, the Roz and Mocha, they asked him some questions. They said, what's the problem? He says, my mother-in-law and my wife or my mother and my wife, or the guy was calling, are not getting along because my wife feels that my mother-in-law should give us more money. And they started to ask them, how much do you make? Or how's your life right now? It's normal. I'm going paycheck to paycheck at the end, he said. And the answer that the talk show host, the most popular in Toronto, gave him would be surprising, maybe not. This is, my friend, you're living a normal life. 9 out of 10 Canadians are paycheck to paycheck. That means if the next paycheck does not come in, we have a problem. That's why we get into credit problems. That's why we get into debts. That's why we get into Visa, MasterCard loans, and all of these things. So not only you're going to learn about your own health, you're going to learn how to organize teams on global levels. And you can also learn how to create wealth for you and your family. See, I was a financial advisor. If you go into the financial advisor to get advice on how to make money, he won't be able to tell you. He's not going to be able to teach you. His job is to help you how to save money, give you the structure, give you the formula. Whether you do it or not, it's up to you, and 9 out of 10 people don't do it. Malik, sir, are you with us? I know the situation, the fabric society systems in the Middle East, in East, in Far East, and in North America are different. You can always go to an uncle's house. You can go for breakfast. You can go and have a coffee. You can have something, and without any expectation, they welcome you. But here, if you don't have a relationship with like somebody who knocked on my door at 6 a.m. and Tracy Lynn might know who that was, or guess who that was.
I have an idea, but
don't even think about it. Let's
no,
get in
no,
here.
I'm not even worried about that person.
We have a track record established. That's why people see. I had to show this guy my routine, so he knew between 6 and 7 o'clock I'm up for my run. So he caught me right at 6 o'clock. See, when people know your habits, they'll be able to guess what's your next move. And this is really important. The people in your mastermind should know your next move. Malik should know what's your next move for Hamza, because he's helping him, he's guiding him, he's telling him, well, do this, you make money, you live a good life, you're young, you do this. And Malik himself should know and also learns and talks with me about his business, his vision of what he wants to do and accomplish, because this was all COVID-19 triggered. See, COVID-19 sparked some amazing businesses to rise and got majority of the businesses to go down, because digital businesses rose. People who are online are making unprecedented amount of money just by their advice, by their presence on the internet. This all triggered, most of it triggered during COVID-19, and some traditional businesses have come down. So let me go back to Malik and Hamza and see how COVID-19 has affected the East, particularly Pakistan and businesses there. Are you guys with me?
Yes, Arif, I'm with you. We are with you, actually. Actually, at the time of COVID, I'll just say there were several disadvantages and there were advantages as well. So at the time when the COVID hit parts of Pakistan, maybe in March, you can say it was March. February, yes, last of Feb. At that time, actually, I was doing jobs as well, and I was working as a freelancer as well. But at the time when the COVID hit, because of the situation, I lost my job. At the same, like maybe within 2 to 3 days when the COVID arrived in Pakistan. At that time, I can say that it was a good change, but it actually affected the economy of the entire world. But still, it gave us like lots of lesson that we know now that how to tackle things. If either we are sitting at home, we do have social media at the moment so that we can convey our message, we can convey everything, and now you do have the option to work from home. If you have skills or if you don't have it, you can, like previously people used to learn by going into the institute, into colleges, into universities. But now they know if they are at home, they can take online coaching and everything. I can say that there were disadvantages, but still you were like feeling like that the world has came to an end. But it gives you lots of lessons, and now you have like many changes in your life to tackle things while you're sitting at home.
That's a great thing you mentioned, that this sparked a lot of opportunity. There was a little fear, believe me. I was going for a walk with my friend, Dr. Allen. He is a chiropractor. We were talking about COVID-19 and what's going to happen. People behind their windows were looking at us like this, like, why are these guys talking and walking on the street? It was that scary. That's when I decided to be more proactive. Actually, I went on Facebook Lives and I did a lot of media. I just did breathing exercises. These will pass. Okay? The world has been through this and worse before. 1937, there was a depression in America. Millions of people jumped out of buildings because they owed so much money. They couldn't get out of the bank. They got panicked. But that panic also laid the foundation for creativities that North America became the strongest economy for the next 100 years, especially America. United States of America. Okay, so there's opportunity right now. I know sheikhs, I know people who are online who have amazing audiences, multiplied their masjid. Why? Because they were on social media. Their sons were young like Hamza. They put their Facebook on there. I have friends like this. See, there's blessings in this COVID-19. And the biggest one is that they taught us how to use social media to connect with people. Before, it was like posting your dinner, my cup of coffee, going on a trip, things like this in North America, or friends getting together in a social meeting. Now we can effectively use it to make money. Example of it being Hamza and I and you and our connection. This was made through social media. So for my Canadian friends, now we're going to come back to Canada. I'm going to give you some updates on what's happening. I hope this gets recorded because this is really important and timely. Those who are willing to take a course with the government of Canada as the initiative to come out of recovery of COVID-19 and also to promote business for individuals after COVID-19 is given to individuals who owe no Ontario government loans, a $20,000 grant that will be split out. The candidate gets $5,000. $5,000 goes to the course that they will take, and Camel Care Canada is one of the registered courses that qualifies. You can register with us to join a business opportunity. You get money while you're in training, $5,000. The rest goes your tuition fees and the people who try to arrange all of this because it's government grant. You stick out with the course for 90 days, you requalify to take another 15,000 Canadian dollars in government loans. You can pay it off over 10 years or maybe just get a job and pay it off while you're in the course. This is the second one. The first one, Hamza. I'm going to use Hamza so he can write it down. You get $5,000 to attend a course that's going to guarantee you job placements after 90 days. Would you take a course like that? If the government pay you money to go and learn, hang out with us, with me, with Malik, with Tracy Lynn, with you, once a day, it may be for half an hour, and recordings. And if you're at home and you don't have access at 8:30 a.m. Toronto, 3:30 p.m. Pakistan, it will be saved under their system and it will be watched and it will be recorded. How many hours, how many minutes have you watched? If you watch the entire thing, you get a check mark. Next. At home programs are very, very, very common and they're becoming even more right now. It's a big trend going up. And we are qualified to take advantage to bring this opportunity. So those of you who want to learn a little bit more and how you can apply for this government grant, and I've announced this to the Kurdish community, I'm announcing it to all my friends and family, I'm announcing it to all my business colleagues who are going to watch this program, you can qualify. And I know 9 out of 10 people need it, okay? It's a need. It's not a luxury anymore. Education is a deep need. It's not a luxury. Back in the days, 2, 3, 4, 500 years ago, it was a luxury. People have to move on the backs of camels to go to cities like Baghdad, like Lahore, like Bandar Abbas, like, the big cities, to gather the knowledge, because that was the source of knowledge. Knowledge needs community, needs collaboration, needs discussion. That's what they had, those round tables. People sit down and discuss ideas. That's how the parliament was established. One guy sits there, says, you speak, and then you speak, and then they compare ideas, and the best ideas are picked and selected as bylaws, and then rules, and then become the laws of the land. Okay? This is almost a development in history, and now, right now, we're the pivotal point in history. Mankind has worked for this connectivity for thousands of years. I can get on a plane tonight and be with you guys tomorrow, for this very morning show that's going to be afternoon. The world is very small, friends. I want you to join a community and hang on to it. Showing up is amazing tool you have to keep yourself inspired in spirit every day. So why won't you give your half an hour to either watch, listen on the radio, or listen on your phone and a podcast, or wherever it is. I'm going to give you all of the resources, Hamza, that you're going to need to be a multi-millionaire in dollars, not in rupees. Okay? There's so many people have done that. The problem is we want it today. We want it now. Popcorn generation, it's called in North America. We want everything fast food. That's bad for us. Fast relationships that are destructive to our spirit. Fast sex that's not even considered your health. Fast of everything today they want. And my job is to bring patience, to put the brake on that. I don't want anything fast. I don't want fast relationships. I don't want anybody to come to my community, connect with me for a period of time. I want relationships for life. My customers come to me because they trust me with their health. Wouldn't you want to be the authority? I'm the foremost authority on knowing camel in the world. Nobody has researched in the world about camels as much as I have. I'm the 1% of the world that knows more about camel than anybody else. That's why in your field, Hamza, you got to be the 1%er. You got to be so good. A simple example of this. You guys know my laptop was kaput. It went haywire. I take it to my good friend, one of them is Pakistan, the boss, and the guy that works with him, the mentee, like Hamza and Malik, he's from India. His name is very Persian name, Sharzad. Okay. I say, do you fix laptops as well? He says, leave it here. He's a cell phone guy, right? I take him for my cell phone. This is all his works. So I left it with him. I go back next day. It's not ready. I go back next day. I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm learning how to fix it from YouTube. I'll have it tomorrow. I go back. My laptop is ready. If you put the time in, you can learn anything, friends, including about your health, about your wellness, about your life, about prosperity. Everything has a formula. That's why I put it all in the ministry of miracles. So I'm going to make sure, Malik, you get the PDF of that and you start reading it. You're going to get addicted. You're going to read at least 5 minutes a day just to see what happened next, or what's next formula that you can buy. Okay? After this Zoom call, again, I have a full agenda for today for myself. I hope you guys have for yourself. I know Friday is prayer and getting together, socializing. Enjoy yourself. I'm going to fix up my Zoom. We're going to take care of our, Friday necessities, if you will. Then we're going to go out and have a planned week for next week. So my goal this weekend is to plan out. I'm going to send out some emails through Tracy Lynn with notes, so you're not lost. See, everything has a formula, Hamza. Right? You got to learn or write it down so you can learn it. So I'm going to send out those notes, but I wanted to customize. So if we can get PDF files changed to Word, so we can insert some, personalized information in there, would be really good. Hamza, if you can help me, I can send you first set, see if you can put the logos and Camel Care and everything in there. Okay, brothers?
Okay, okay, brother. You say study and motivation speaker. This is guy my motivation speaker, and this is my teacher. I have COVID-19. I have no job. My father is auto driver. You know, auto driver, rickshaw.
God bless him. He's working hard.
This
There's nothing.
person my life motivate.
That person on your left, Malik.
Hamza, never give up. Never give up. Never give up. I am this is Gaya teacher and my sheikh and this is a person I have freelancer and I skills. This is man skills I provided every man.
Hug from far away. Thank you, Malik, for putting time in that young man. The future is going to be amazing. I appreciate time spent with one person is the most valuable thing you can give them, because you can give them a tip that they can use. They can change their lives starting right now. So thank you, sir. Brothers,
Welcome.
invite. Faisal, we don't want to leave the sisters. Sisters are a big part of this community. And I'm looking forward to having some Muslim sisters even here, because, you know, they need the products. They need to learn. They need to go promote. I'm working with a variety of communities across the city of Toronto, and Muslim community, as you guys know, it's very big here. And I haven't really focused on that. Politicians are using it. You know, Justin Trudeau got elected just going by dancing Indian dance with Indians and going to prayer with Muslims and doing all kinds of shenanigans. You know, this is show. Intentions have to be pure. Not just to go because I have some vested interest in getting the votes of Muslims or selling them my Camel product, but I really want to guide and help. Hamza mentioned motivation. Motivation is like shower. You have to take it every day. It doesn't last. But inspiration comes from within, from your heart, from your qalb. Inspire, in spirit. You're in spirit of the higher power, Allah, God, Jehovah, whatever. You're in that spirit. So we like to say we inspire people. I write inspirational books. I don't write motivational books. No, it's inspirational. Okay. Tracy Lynn, what's happening in Nova Scotia? I am right now not leaving this house until we go and send out your package. We're organizing it right now. I can see it on the table, and we're going to send it out to you. What is happening in Nova Scotia today? What's on your agenda?
My agenda, I have to go get groceries first and foremost, because the cat needs food. I could go without, but the cat doesn't understand that if there's no food, she doesn't eat. So I have to go do that. I have a few books I need to finish publishing that I was working on the past few days.
We're going to keep an eye on the emails and send out some notifications. I will reach out via the phone, the people you have emailed already.
Okay.
To see where we are. 130 Finch Avenue West. We will book it every Thursday if possible, not 2 Thursdays a month.
Okay.
Edithvale Community Center. So right now, our friend came here and I said, if you want to book something in the east side, I can come there once a week. They will book it and they will organize it. I will bring the product. I will make the sales, and they will just set the event if they like. In the West End, we have Brampton and Mississauga that are right now connections are being established to have an event there. I am meeting with Mrs. Jamaica this morning or tomorrow to get her on board as an ambassador. She's an amazing lady, and she is already a model, so she can show the products, so we can use her presence in social media and everything else.
Yes. If it's who I think it is, the model, she's perfect for the modeling part.
I got her, and she's gonna appeal to a different type of people because she's Jamaican background. She will appeal to a lot of people who have not seen her wear these products. So I'm putting package for you, one for her, and that's my assignment for today. With that, I think our time is coming to an end. So I wanted to thank you for being here. If you can save this, send this to Malik and Hamza. I like the world, my friends and my family, to see their wisdom, to see their efforts, to see the result of their hard work, and look forward to next week. You guys have a wonderful week. We will be in touch outside of the program and look forward to seeing you all.
Yes. Have a great day.
Okay, take care. Have a great day.